Hi everybody, it's Jess, your go-to YouTube dance commentator, and we got a comeback party of Kiss of Life. It is their music video, Sweat. As soon as the dance visual comes out, we'll circle back and take a look at that. But I'm looking forward to it. I have no hints in regards to the sound of this, so I can swing any direction, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Mama said I'm riding in control. What treads on, body don't lie, don't question, da ola. When I walk, sun and diamond shining, golden lightning, diamond. You don't like it like that. You're so upset tonight. The way I put it down.
Ooh. Great vocal tone from both for this. Doesn't it give FIFA, right? Where's Shakira? Where's Tyla? Oh. Hey, in heels too. Look at Belle growing in her movement quality. Oh, we sounding grown here. That's all hair. Rain room! The different elements are really cool in this. Ignite it. It's a little earworm. May you sweat. Body silhouette. Ooh, look at the hair! Doesn't it just look so cool? So Step Up 2. How I have it in my brain of what Step Up 2 feels. Wow. A couple thoughts that I wonder if others may think like this. Wow. Okay, the sound, FIFA. The concept style, or like how they give an impression, like that beginning section, Nona. If you don't know who Nona is, I think it's like, what is it, a group of 4, right? And they have that kind of vibe in some of their concepts, which is really cool. I say that as a form of, I don't mind that trend. I think it's really fun that there's multiple groups that are exploring this idea, because this song slaps. I really like the song. I think the stylization I thought was also really interesting, and I love the different elements being shown with the sand and the water rain room. I love me a good rain room, and then having to do a lot of your content in the sand compared to in heels on a different kind of floor, very different ask. So the versatility of what these girls were being asked to do, most likely with their dancers too, is we always commend. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a dance visual. This one would be really fun as a performance version. Specifically, the whole time in the rain. It wouldn't bother me at all. Like, you guys know, your girl's dream is to dance in a rain room. So, just seeing it just makes my heart just so fun. Yeah, I vibe with the track. It's a vibe. It makes me feel like, you know what? I am a baddie with a baddie silhouette. Stop it. You know, like it gave that vibe. We're here for it. The dance practice is here. I am genuinely excited about this. Here we go.
Mama said I'm riding in control. With trends on, body don't lie, don't question.
know where they are. One of my dancers is tatted up. Yes, ma'am. Yes! It is syncopated. They've improved on that, especially in those hips. Hey. Yes. I freaking like this song a lot, and I think the choreography matches the song more effectively than the whole thing that we dealt with in their last title track. Because I love that one too. Oh, that's right, it is that BPM change. We're basket running in 2026. Why is that, darling? We totally didn't need to do that. We'll touch on that later. Especially on a BPM change like this, we had time. Don't let them see your sweat. The one with the better silhouette. Yeah. So fun. Outside of the basket run, choreo run that we saw during that BPM change, I really appreciate this direction so much more than the choreography structure we had on their Who Is She? I love the mess out of that song, but there was a lot of area of opportunity on the dance. I love that I don't feel that way about this one. Okay. I couldn't say anything because I was just coughing on nothing. Okay, so we start with our ladies separating, and then I like that we have our dancers expand out with a nice arch. I like that we take our arms up to the inside, syncopate it with those hips. We take the arms and we end up creating a nice moment when we lean it from one side to another, like the arch to the back. I think it helps create a nice feminine pull to it. Then we have the pose going in. Then we do a quick little run. Dancers come in, nice little pop happening with a flick of the wrists on that. And then we end up flicking with the hands to help with our members. What's really fun is they start so far in the back and then they end up really close in the front. So I like that they drop, mess with some levels is really nice. I like the pulls are happening with the head. I like that. And they take the arms back, sending it out. They are off stage now with the party. So they go pop, pop, pop to match her tone on down, or more so the rhythm of it. So we're doing the same thing, but we just face different directions and it's a pass off. More like a duet moment, right? With the other two members assisting. We flick it. She says, put it up. I love that with a weight shift. That's what really helps make the pop, the isolated side of it, mix with the weight. It's really cool. Then we bring it up, drop it down. I would say just be very careful when you choose to do a dance like this to just be mindful of your lumbar, which is the lower part of your back. A lot of times people are going to like shove energy into it to arch it, when in actuality it's really your thoracic, which is like the upper part of your back where your flexibility comes in. The lumbar is meant to support. So just kind of keep in mind, use your core, make sure it stays engaged while you do it. That's a public service announcement. Be careful of your lower back, everybody, especially on a dance like this. Here we go. Chorus time. And then we have the flicks. It absolutely has with the framing on the forehead down. When you get sweaty, a lot of times we perspirate from the face, so I like that we're flicking already. And then we do some traces with the send up. It's really nice. And then we have those hips moving, like the fullness with the pickup. We trace it with the pops down to the ground. So our members stay up, the dancers are down on the ground. They syncopate it, switch it. With the lower body, we drop it down, we flick it high, mid, and then you have your sweat up with the trace up, and then we tap it, then they frame, and I like the ripples, how they bring it from back to front, and then they cross it. Yep, cross and cross. I mean, their hips have been conditioned, especially from Who Is She, with the amount of pelvic thrust forward. They know how to move their hips now. So I like this moment where they're rotating it, and then they end up having it with a repeat on the Let Me See You Sweat, this pulse. It's nice. With this nice poise, switch off in the bevels are really cute. To the other side. She cross and crosses, and it's our members again. We have the clap, like the levels happening on it. So we end up having this with this switch off going on with the arms. Now, this absolutely is something that we've seen before. It has more like that viral kind of look. So it's fun to see that here. We have the hips, and I love the send around and clock it. Tap that booty on that. Same thing as before, but different timings with the column. So we end up sitting the leg out, but the tap in is really nice. And then we have that lean away is also nice. We patty cake from high-low, and I like how it phrase bleeds, meaning that it's not 1 and 2, 3 and 4. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and. So we're traveling through a phrase in a more interesting way than just the basic way you could do that pattern. So I like that. So we kick it, we send it back. I like the slide back. I like the twinkles of the fingers to match the chime. So it's a good musicality moment. We end up crossing. I like the fanning of it. We drop it down. And we have our moment with our dancers. You see how the dancers are having their moment going on stage? That's why there was really no reason to do what they're going to do in about, 30 seconds. Which is that choreo run. Put it up now. So our dancers, I like how they're on their knees with their hand pressed, using that hand as an anchor point to hit that, the rigid weight shift of that. It's cool. So they create tension out of it, and then they drop, and then they take that leg, they flick it up, and we go chest. Those legs are putting in some work. Don't let them see you sweat. So the dancers, y'all can't be sweating. And then we twinkle that finger in, and I like to pick up, syncopate the tray so they're down on the ground, and then they drop it through. And I like that we have this rotation of our members in center. Don't let them see you sweat. And then we hit up. Notice that our members keep the leg low, and all of our dancers hit that leg up. So I thought that was really nice. We rotate the pickup. I like the switch over. The ripple is nice. I like the communal side of it where we're actually looking at each other, facing each other with some of our choices are really nice. So they kiss, they move out, and then we rotate that formation again. We set it low, high. There's the chest. Arms get pressed back. That part right there, we didn't need them. They didn't need to do that. We could have done something else entirely. They could have been frozen on the sides and walk on for all I care, genuinely. But like having them there, I know they needed to get to their spot quickly, but I'm going to hold it to that. That is a moment of opportunity in the transition. Everything else is fun though. The crossover, I like the lean towards feature. It's nice, so the floor is nice, and then we lean to another feature. So that's really fun. So they ended just playing around with timing on that. We trace it down. That's nice. I like how they take it with the heel twist with the point. It's nice. We go clap, clap. To syncopate on the... I could hear that so clearly in the music because your movement corresponded to it, right? It associated to it. So to the floor. Not to the floor, but we end up dropping the level, letting the chest have its moment. Flick the hand up. I like the arch on it. Flick is cool. Dig it with a drop down. Arms get swung up. And then we send it over. Don't let them see you sweat. Come on, port it, bra, back arch, stop. And I like that you have your members not all in a grouping, but you have them mirrored and really showcasing in the center and then towards the outside. So your dancers get to be kind of threaded in it. Makes it really fun. The hop is really fun. Like that hand. So I like that we have it where we're, it's like we're not defensive, but we're having a sense of combativeness to it. And then we hit it, hit, and then we bring it up to the top, and then bring it in. Rotate with the send through with the tap, syncopated. Once again there. So what I mean by syncopated, that's a gorgeous moment, is you're going on the offbeat in the dance realm where you're not going on the predictable 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going on 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. You're building a pattern, right? Or you're interrupting from what the tempo or pulse is of the track. I like how you have your members come up first and they start the next movement, then it turns into an add-on, but we still have this beautiful trace that's still existing, not trace, but bleed up from the dancers, so there's still something environmentally happening. I think that's a gorgeous phrase. Yep, the build-up's really cool. We trace it and then we have it mirrored, and then we end up hitting the hit. So we have this, which we've already seen earlier, but they're closer so we can really see it. And then one side to the other side. Then we walk to a new spot. They look away, and then you have that sweat with a fun drop down, tail in moment. Really fun. I enjoy this. I think this is a really great direction that matches the track quite successfully. I'm really happy I get to say that. And I think their music, especially their more recent music, is so freaking, it's so good. Like, it sounds so good. So I'm glad that we have a dance that I would say matches that coolness, or you can really pick up on the nuances of the track more successfully here through representation that we're seeing and through the movement quality itself. You guys know me, I know you. I'm Jess. Thank you for watching. Any more Kiss of Life that you may not see on YouTube, it could very easily be on Patreon, so you can go binge away of my journey seeing the group. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.